bitch up in the wood is shaking me. Hoes be thinking it's beef. I ain't been, I'ma show you some. I'm up with that motherfucking pole or something. Like 43X to your nose or something. They see them shots you was going online. We thought it was funny, we know it's nothing. Well, I see you is where you gon' lay. But
she said, I see no like when I go to the mall all by myself. I told her don't worry.
Cause if hoes play McDonald's, I'ma gun her down, then get in me flurry.
I can't beef with you, I'm 30.
Hey, she clean, I'ma do her dirty. I want my Glock, cause this bitch 30. Talk too much, oh yeah, too worried. What up, Instagram? You done made your mess with a bitch
I'm
like
smoking
me,
my
cause
lotions
I don't
right
give a
now.
damn. Hey, I'm getting booked. You overlook, I'm counting up dividends. I said she gonna miss in that. Okay, well you should've did it then. Yeah, now I'ma beat your ass to sleep. Just like a daddy did. Just stand on beat. Come on, get something in there.
She's so cold. Shout out to them girls. I love all the girls. You like this
Three gon' live and rip her butt. I ain't talking business, bitch. I'm with it. Ayy, chopper in the trunk, Glock in my hand. If a rap bitch run up on me, it's a rap like Saran. Ayy, AR in the trunk, Draco in my hand. If a rap bitch run up on me, I'm gon' flip her sedan. Ayy, just Leo, you don't gotta ask, you know it's me. Wherever I go, hoes notice me. I don't know one bitch notice me, and we can't look no camera.
Okay.
Cause it ain't
Let me get to my point.
and I don't smoke, but I run a rap bitch
Let
up
me
in
get
the
to my
wood, it's
point.
shaking me. Hoes be thinking it's me.
Who gonna be the revolutionaries? Who gonna be the ones who are observing what's going on in this current society, the way things been going on for at least the past, I won't even say 250 years. I'm not gonna say since the beginning of the foundation of America. Because within 250 years, there has been some major and drastic changes since the foundation of the world. So it just wouldn't do it justice to like start from the beginning. I'm gonna start from all the work that our ancestors did, all the contributions they made in the last 100 years, this past century. I'm gonna say that. You know what I mean? Anyway, with everything that they've done, all of the labor, not even just mental, emotional labor, real life physical labor that our ancestors put in to build this country, real life muscle. They put in so much work to build the U.S., to build this world. And to look at the current state of society and not have that same fire that they had, that shit had to be done and the world had to be a better place, and it's on them to handle it. We're looking around at this society, and it is the way it is because of the work they've been putting in for 100+ years. And most of our elders are not even around to see us get to the point to where we've even figured out what we're here to do in life and are contributing in a major way, like on some like get money level. Most of our elders will never in our lifetime get to see us with money or being in a position to like take care of our family or our blood. Anyway, let me go back. They put in so much work, and we just sitting back, living off of and existing in a society that they've built. Like we still don't have motherfucking work to do. Like, it's not so, why is it so loud? Like, it's not so much work to be done. And I just be observing what's going on and just directly around me. I don't even have to put it on the whole society level yet. I would just say, as I'm observing what's going on around me, I see the position that all of us are in. I see what we have. I see what we don't have. I see everything. I'm able now, as somebody who's going to be 30. I'm turning 30 in December. So, for one, I'm an OG out here, but for two, I've seen so many different points of views because I've had so many fucking experiences. Anyway, let me go back. Observing what's going on and feeling like we still don't have work to do. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to say that the world feels like we don't have work to do, but I'm saying the question is, who's going to be the revolutionaries? Because what our ancestors did was observe what was going on around them and were displeased, distasted, disgusted, and so moved by what they were seeing that they felt like they had to do something. They had to organize. They had to invest. They had to uplift. They had to get together with like-minded individuals and figure this shit out on a community level and on a systemic level. And now what's going on is motherfuckers is making more money than ever. They're able to do this, and that because of mostly government, the way it's set up in the U.S. And I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. I mean this with everything in me, and I mean this genuinely. I really do believe if you put in enough work and come up with a strategy behind this work that you're doing, you can create a business. You can open a business. You can buy a business and scale that business to make a lot of money and also solve problems that are going on in the U.S. or in your community. I really do believe that. Hold on. Have a good feeling. Hi.
Do you know the kid? Is the kid here?
He might not be here, but you can wait upstairs though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be dropping my wig off. She said she would be here.
Oh.
You know what your room is hers?
It's that suite up there. Is it even open yet?
The door is open, but I don't know which room is hers.
Oh, I don't either. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Let me what the fuck I'm saying. What was I saying? Oh. I really do believe that any human being in the U.S., especially in the U.S., I'm strictly speaking from the U.S. because this is where I've been for almost 30 of them. I'm turning 30 anyway. I keep saying that. I'm laughing because when I was talking to my favorite cousin the other day, I mentioned that I'm going to be 30, and she just started bugging up laughing like, you just keep on saying that. Yes, I'm really going to be 30 out here. 30 years. 30 years. Wow. Man. Okay. What was I? Oh. Anyone in the U.S. can open a business and scale it to make a lot of money and use that money to not only take care of yourself, but to resolve some of these issues that you see going around in your bloodline and in your community. And I really believe that. And I'm not trying to be funny about it because, everybody always say people could do whatever they want to do with their money, all this, and that. But there is no way in the world that there are people who will make more money than you could ever imagine in life. There's people in the world who have amounts of money you could never even fathom. in your wildest dreams. You probably didn't even know you could have this much money. You know what I mean? There are people in this world who has just that much money, but at the same time, in the city, state, whatever you want to identify it as, whatever part of the world they in, whatever part of the world they running up these bags in, mostly, they're not using that money in any way to contribute to resolving the issues that's going on in that state, city, whatever it is, wherever it's at. I don't give a damn if whatever. It can be anywhere in the world. If you're occupying a business or doing business in any part of the U.S., you should be responsible for paying at least, and this is just me being very generous and modest with the number because it's really up more towards 25%, but I would say 10 to 15% of your earnings should contribute to what is going on in that community. Whether it's education, it could be some form of social services, or it could even be like, it could still be a business, but it needs to be a business that's resolving a problem, a social business. So yeah, mainly like education, social, arts, everything that positively affects the society and the community that you are operating your business out of, you should definitely be responsible for the outcome of the society in a way. I really believe that. I really do. Why do you have millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars if you're not supposed to give it away? I'm not saying give it all away because people take it to that point and be like, oh, la, la, la. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is what our ancestors were doing is putting themselves, first of all, they was working hard as fuck. Hard as fuck. Day and night. Second of all, they was coming up with a strategy. They was getting together, strategizing, organizing. And then they was putting their money where their motherfucking mouth is. That's one thing that people in this century don't do. Motherfuckers do not put their money where their mouth is because, well, what I mean by that is, it's a lot of people who complain about all this stuff that's going on as far as like business people, politicians, teachers, nurses, doctors, everybody in their field is complaining about what's going on. But yet, y'all all are the ones who in the position for one, and then for two, y'all getting the money. So I just feel like what I want to do, what I'm doing now is strategizing and organizing. Because with my last business, I really, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh my God, let's see here. With my last business, I really didn't have a strategy. And I can honestly say that's the only reason why that business wasn't fiscally successful. In every other way that a business can succeed, we completely did that. You know what I mean? But with this business, I told myself, I want to put the business in a position where we're making a lot of money and we're putting the money back into the community and into businesses that we believe in. That's already aligned with what we have going on. These some glazed cashews. But well. Hey girl, how are you doing? I've been getting so many unknown calls and messages this year. Seriously. No. The answer's no. 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 Alright. What the fuck was I saying? So basically I came up with a strategy to where we're gonna be making a lot of money, but we're gonna be putting that money back into the community and back into what we believe in, which is education and enrichment overall. Overall, that's what I want to contribute to the world. That's what I know I'm here to contribute. That's what I know I'm here to do. And that's what I'm going to do that is revolutionary. Because not only do I want to put myself in a position where shit is just straight, I don't want to have to worry about money in any way at all. But I know that with the strategy that I've come up with, this is something that is bigger than me. This is not just for me to be in a position. This is for everybody to be positively affected. And I think that's the reason why I fuck with how back in the day they had so many different movements and so many different parties, but they was actually really handling big business. A lot of the laws, rules, and ordinances and policies and whatever the words is, all the adjectives, all of that was laid out and enforced because of our ancestors. And it's just like, when I look around, I just realize that we have so much freaking work to do. We have so much work to do. And now that I know how I can contribute, I just really want to tap in and handle my motherfucking business. But I also don't want to feel like I'm running out of time because it took them 100 years to over 100 years to figure this shit out, to resolve shit. So I'm gonna be somebody who lives to be 100. Like, I'm in my genetics, we live a long time in my bloodline. So I'm not worried about nothing like that at all. But I just be feeling like, damn, at least before my son grown. Hold on, let me get to a snack. Like, damn. man, at least let me get this money before my son grown, man. Cause me personally, I be damn if my son out here working 2 or 3 jobs trying to survive. I ain't gonna like you. Not my angel. Not my sweet angel. You don't gotta do that. You don't gotta do this, okay? I'm not allowing it. Well, I'm gonna say that. I mean, if he wants to, he can, but I would prefer him to work in the company for his family business. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we on. Okay, anyway. But yeah, like, we have so much work to do, man. Motherfuckers so locked in on all this silly shit. I just feel like I never even had the brain capacity to focus on the silly shit because I always had so much serious shit going on at all times. Literally. My whole life, it was always some serious, heavy, deep shit that I was working through. For real. That's the reason why this last almost 2 years of my life, I've just been committing to peace in all ways on a mental and spiritual level. Like, if you really believe in God, just me talking to myself. If you really believe in God how you say you do, if you really believe in yourself how you say you do, you do not need to use your brain capacity stressing out, worrying about all this silly shit. And to me, I just feel like I'd be so stressed out about when I'm gonna open this lounge. I'd be stressed out about how we get this, how we get that. Went down the wrong pipe. Oh God. Ramos, I do it to you. Let me play with it. Oh my God. Anyway, let me drink a little more of that. Whew, thank you, Jesus. What was I saying? Forgot what I was saying. That's fine. Them damn grandmas. Like a Popeye's biscuit. What the fuck was I saying though? Oh God. Oh yeah. I just feel like I'm always worried about how to do this, how to do this, how to do that. But it doesn't come off that way because I'm also very confident in myself. And I do have a lot of faith in this idea. Anybody who has talked to me on this journey from 2023 until today, they will tell you, like, I am 100% confident in this homework lounge vision and in the butterfly effect education and enrichment solutions. You can't tell me shit about that one. 2 things in this world you can't tell me shit about, like, without a doubt. And that's my business and my baby. You can't tell me shit about these 2 things. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck if it don't make sense to you. But all this shit is divine. All this shit is purposeful over here. And can't nobody tell me different. Can't nobody tell me different. I'm just like, who you think it is? Let's see. What am I listening to right now? My son loves this song.
It's been so long since you texted me. I finally took a break and now I feel like I'm on ecstasy. You said what my work means to me will one day be the death of me. They tried to kill me once, but darling, you just resurrected me. Reach me, baby. Call my phone and say you need me, baby. I'm so green, you gotta teach me, baby. From Vancouver, you a BC, baby. Pull up, play by beep, beep, baby. And my shit came with the heat seats, baby. Swear my label got a free, baby. Blow on me just like some green tea, baby. Hey, hey, hey. Buried alive, someone couldn't dig me up. If I call up your shorty right now, she picking up. You boys got big on my name, that's big enough. We know how you OGs rockin' already, my nigga, the jig is up. They say the truth will set you free, well, might as well stream while you watching HD. They say that karma could take an eternity. Yours
For real, we got shit to do. Lock in. This year been trying to take me out, but I'm never, ever folding in life. Ever.
Thought they had me in a deep sleep, baby. I'm still scorching hot in these streets, baby. Pull up, play by beep, beep, baby. And my shit came with the heat seats, baby. See-through shirt, I get a sneak peek, baby. Blow on me just like some green tea, baby. Hey. Hey, tired of all of y'all telling me niggas is real. Pussy, I know when it's real. You only come home to pose and pop off a look, but you forgot how I feel. Shot town popping a pill, go on a drip.